The Adventures of the Little Cat Machines. In a bustling construction yard on the outskirts of a thriving city, a fleet of mighty cat machines worked tirelessly day and night. Among these mechanical giants, there was a special group known as the Little Cat Machines. Though small in size, they were mighty in spirit, and their adventures were the stuff of legends. Chapter 1: The Arrival. The Little Cat Machines consisted of Tilly the Mini Excavator, Benny the Compact Loader, and Sammy the Small Dozer. They were the newest additions to the yard, and their arrival had caused quite a stir. The bigger machines, like Max the Bulldozer and Grace the Grater, looked down on them, thinking they were too small to make a real impact. "You'll see," Tilly said confidently. "We may be small, but we can get into places you big machines can't." Benny and Sammy nodded in agreement. They were determined to prove their worth. Chapter 2: The First Challenge. One morning, the foreman, Mr. Jennings, called all the machines together. "We have a special project," he announced. "There's an old playground in the center of the city that needs to be renovated. The area is small and tricky to navigate. This job requires precision and agility." The big machines grumbled. "Sounds like a job for the Little Cat Machines," Max muttered sarcastically. "Exactly," Mr. Jennings replied. "Tilly, Benny, Sammy, this is your chance to shine." With excitement and a touch of nervousness, the Little Cat Machines set off to the city. The playground was indeed a challenge. There were narrow pathways, tight corners, and delicate structures that required careful handling. Chapter 3: Overcoming Obstacles. As they arrived at the playground, the Little Cat Machines got to work. Tilly used her compact size to navigate the tight spaces and dig precise holes for new play equipment. Benny hauled materials back and forth with his nimble movements, while Sammy smoothed out the ground, ensuring everything was level and safe. The bigger machines watched from a distance, still skeptical. But as the day progressed, their skepticism turned into admiration. The Little Cat Machines were not only getting the job done, but doing it with remarkable skill and efficiency. One particularly tricky task was removing an old, rusted slide, without damaging the surrounding equipment. Tilly's arm extended carefully, her bucket gently gripping the slide. With Benny and Sammy's support, they managed to lift and transport the slide safely, impressing even the most doubtful of the big machines. Chapter 4: Recognition. By the end of the week, the playground was transformed. Bright, new equipment gleamed in the sun, and the ground was smooth and inviting. The Little Cat Machines had done it. The city held a grand reopening ceremony, and the mayor personally thanked Tilly, Benny, and Sammy for their outstanding work. Back at the construction yard, the bigger machines had a newfound respect for their smaller counterparts. Max approached the Little Cat Machines. "You did good out there," he admitted. "We misjudged you." "Thanks, Max," Tilly replied. "We couldn't have done it without teamwork." Chapter 5: New Beginnings. From that day forward, the Little Cat Machines were an integral part of the construction yard. They took on more challenging projects, each adventure further proving their value. They showed that size doesn't determine strength or capability, and that sometimes, it's the little things that make the biggest difference. And so, the legend of the Little Cat Machines grew, inspiring machines and humans alike. They taught everyone that no matter how small you are, with determination, skill, and teamwork, you can accomplish great things. Epilogue: A Lasting Legacy. Years later, as the city continued to grow, the story of the Little Cat Machines became a beloved tale passed down from generation to generation. Children played in the very playground Tilly, Benny, and Sammy had renovated, and every time they saw a construction site, they looked for the Little Cat Machines, hoping to catch a glimpse of the heroes who proved that big or small, everyone has a role to play. And somewhere in that busy construction yard, the Little Cat Machines continued their adventures, always ready for the next challenge, always proving that they were small but mighty. Thus, the adventures of the Little Cat Machines became a cherished story of resilience, teamwork, and the power of believing in oneself. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you click down below. If you want to see more videos, hit also the subscribe button and links in the description. Well, that's all we have for you today. Thanks for watching or subscribing, and watch my next video.